Alright. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Alright. Hopefully our audio sounds alright. Because I'm not doing this shit again. Alright. Let's. Oh shit, no. Let's try. Oh. Get our camera adjusted. Alright. Let's talk UFC. What is it? What is it right now? Is it UFC Baku? Is that what we got going on right now? Let's check this out. UFC fights. No. Not Kate versus Horiguchi. We already seen that. Cape won that. Oh, Navajo Sterling won that one. Okay. Tough times for our Hulk. Iwan Cutelaba. Okay. Christian Rodriguez beat Hyder Emil. Submission round 1. Alright. We see you, Christian. We see you. Cool. Murtazali Magomedov. Ooh, you could tell just by the name he's going to win that. A Magomedov? You put money on a Magomedov. He beat Melsik Bagdasarian. Okay. Another hard to say name. He could have won. All right. Oh, Vinicius Oliveira beat Andre Fili. It's unfortunate. I don't know. Vinicius might be a good guy. I don't know. I just like Philly. I've trained at his gym. Sparred with him a couple times, like a long time ago. He probably doesn't even remember, but makes you like a guy when you bleed and sweat with a guy. You tend to like him, so that's a shame. Oh, it looks like Giga Chikadze and Vinicius Oliveira was canceled on that one. So was Vinicius Oliveira supposed to fight Giga Chikadze? That would have been a fun one. That would have been fun. Okay. All right. Well, that's the main card for the last card. Let's move on. Let's see what's coming up. UFC Fight Night Fiziev versus Torres. Is that Baku? Saturday, June 27th at 10 a.m. That has to be Baku. That has to be Baku to be 10 a.m. my time. Okay, so let's get into this. Rafael Fiziev versus Manuel Torres. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know a lot about Torres. Let me try to look at him. Teletape. Torres is 31. Fiziev is 33. Torres 5'8". Fiziev 5'7". Really? Fiziev is only 5'7" for a lightweight? Fuck. He's a small lightweight, right? Yeah, I mean, when I was fighting, it was just like Amy, but I'm 6'2", and I was fighting at lightweight, so that's a pretty small lightweight. Okay. Fiziev, a reach of 71.5 inches. Manuel Torres, a reach of 73.5 inches. Okay. All right, let's check out. Let's see what Torres has done. Let's see what his record is. Let's go to ESPN. Let's just check a couple recent fights. Okay. So he beat Grant Dawson, KO round 1. Grant Dawson is good. He gets a lot of shit, but Grant Dawson is good. So KO round 1, Grant Dawson. That's pretty good. Drew Dober. Oh shit. Okay, so he beat Drew Dober. KO round 1, 145. That was UFC Fight Night. Marino versus Ursag. I remember that one. Okay, I'm starting to be a little impressed. That's pretty good. Dober's a dog. Dober trains in Denver. Unfortunately, I haven't got a chance to train with him, but I'm familiar with some of his teammates. Dober's good, man. Dober's a dog. So round 1 KO TKO against Dober. That's pretty fucking good. Oh, but here's where it gets tricky. So he lost September 14th, 2014 to Bahamondes. He lost by KO TKO round one, 402, UFC 306. Noche O'Malley versus Davashili. I know I watched that one, but I don't remember this fight. But I'm be honest, Bahamondes, he's kind of. I mean, he's kind of all over the place. Some nights he looks like, okay, this kid's the real deal, and sometimes this kid's not it. So I don't know. That one's a little tough. Losing to Bahamondes, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But before that, he subbed Duncan. C. Duncan. Who's C. Duncan? Oh, Chris Duncan. Okay, Chris Duncan. Okay, I know him. Chris Duncan's not bad. He's not bad. Um, okay, yeah, he's not bad. So then he beat in Mata, Nicholas Mata, right? Yeah, Nicholas Mata. Nicholas isn't horrible. Um, yeah, Nicholas isn't bad. So I mean, that's kind of our recent tale of the tape of sorry, I forgot his name, Manuel Torres. My bad. Hey, he's not mainstream yet. I'm sorry. So Manuel Torres, he's not bad. He's obviously not bad. 1995, so he's 31 years old. So, um, yeah, he's not bad. He's definitely not bad. Fiziev is kind of a savage though. So let's look at Fiziev's last few fights, which I know aren't gonna like really do him justice. So, yeah, let's look at Fiziev's last few. So Fiziev, he lost to. Oh, that's right. He lost to Mauricio Rufi. Okay. I mean, the jury's still out on Rufi. I mean, Rufi could be. I don't know about Rufi, guys. Like, he has flashes of something fucking special, but then also he got just controlled by Benoit Saint Denis. So, I don't know. It could have been just a bad night for Rufi. He just recently dominated Michael Chandler. I mean, Rufi's good. Rufi's good. We ain't gonna hold that against him. That was a round two KO TKO. Mm, I don't know. That one's tough. So he beat behind Mondays, who you remember Manuel Torres lost against TKO KO round one. Fiziev beat Bahamondes by unanimous decision. Um, I remember that fight. Bahamondes did pretty good. It was pretty clear to me that Fiziev was pretty in control, though. He lost to Justin Gaethje. That was, round three decision. That second fight, Gaethje kind of picked him apart. I honestly thought he done better in the first Gaethje fight. He did all right. I felt like he was a little more hesitant in that second Gaethje fight because he had kind of felt in the first one what Gaethje could do to him. So, yeah. Then the Gamrot fight, that one's tough because Gamrot, we all know he kicked, he blew his knee out. The Gamrot fight's tough. I thought he was doing really good against Gamrot. He was stuffing a lot of takedowns, and he was kind of lighting him up on the feet. I mean, not a lot. Gamrot was doing pretty good. Like, I don't want to give credit to Gamrot. So, that one, yeah, he done all right. And then, there's the other loss to Justin Gaethje, which that one was really competitive. So, that one, I felt like that first Justin Gaethje fight was a lot more competitive than the second Justin Gaethje fight, where he felt like a little bit hesitant. The first one, he kind of lit Gaethje up in the early parts of that fight. So, I mean, and Gaethje is the champ now. So, Gaethje beat Ilya. So, I mean, maybe we've all been underestimating Gaethje a little bit. So that's his last five. It is tough, man. It's tough because you look at his last five, and it's, four losses and one win, and the one win is against Bahamondes, who we know is kind of, no talking shit, but he's kind of up and down. He can't quite get over the hump. That doesn't mean I don't think he will, but he's not there yet. So that one's hard. Um, man, that's a tough one. I think Fiziev. I think. I think his biggest struggle against Rufi, honestly, was the length. Like, it can be really hard fighting a guy longer than you. And I know, like, everybody's going to say, oh, well, Fiziev's a little shorter. He should be used to it. But I'm telling you, like, it's a different ball game. Like, when you fight a lot of guys, because you think about Fiziev, what's his height? So he's 5'7". Manuel is 5'8", so they're close to the same height. Manuel's got a little bit more reach, but Fiziev's a little thicker. Um, it can be a little tough when you're fighting somebody that is longer than you, because it's just like your range doesn't work anymore. Like, your range doesn't work anymore, and maybe you might still be the faster guy with faster setups, but if they can still stick that jab really good. And Rufi he's good at fighting long. Like, that's one thing I'll give him. Like, there's a lot of guys that are like longer, but they're not good at fighting long. And so Rufi, he is good at fighting long. Like, he can stick that jab. He'll throw the spinning back kicks, and those spinning back kicks, they're not all designed to land. Like, a lot of those are just designed to like move you in a direction or to keep you at distance. Like, those are just like long guy tricks to keep you on the outside at their range. And take it from me. I'm 6'2". Um, as soon as I'm sparring somebody like my size, it's a whole different ball game. If I'm sparring someone like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", somewhere in there, and I can use my tricks and I can, keep them on the outside, that's a whole different ball game. But as soon as there's somebody like my size, like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", like suddenly like I'm getting hit with things that I'm not used to getting hit with. It doesn't matter if I'm faster, like they're just in a range that I'm not used to. And that's a big thing. I feel like that was part of Fiziev's trouble, because if you think about it, when he moved up to lightweight, he fought a lot of guys that were kind of similar in stature to him. Because even Justin Gaethje, Justin's what, like 5'10", 5'11", something like that. Like, Justin's not like huge. And he fought, who did he fight? He fought I can't think of his name, but he fought the guy from City Kickboxing out in New Zealand. He fought that guy, and he beat him. He fought, Gamrot. Obviously, Gamrot's the same. Like, a lot of the lightweight guys are in the like 5'10", 5'11" range. And so Fiziev's not getting that like length look. Ruffy, I don't know, like how. Let's look. Let's look right now. How tall is Ruffy? Because I feel like Ruffy is like longer than a lot of these guys. Ruffy. Oh, we got an ad. No. No, I don't want to buy your new lawnmowers. No, I'm not interested. Roofy. Uh, okay. Well, fuck. Maybe I'm just fucking stupid because I mean we got Roofy here at 5'11". I mean Roofy seemed taller than that to me. Is Roofy lying by his height? I mean, a lot of these guys are like overblowing their height. Is Roofy like underselling his height? Because I feel like that dude's taller than 5'11". I mean, he's long, right? That guy is long. I don't know about this 5'11" thing. Uh, we're gonna operate under the assumption that Ruffy is 6'1". Okay, I haven't met the guy, so I don't know for sure. But we're gonna operate under the assumption that Ruffy is 6'1", 6'1". So we're gonna say Hoofy Roofy, Hoofy is 6'1". And that's why Fiziev had problems, all right? We're going to. That's that's just what we're going to do. We're going to say that's why Roofy had problems, or Fiziev had problems, right? So we're gonna say Fiziev beats Manuel Torres. Manuel seems pretty tough. Again, I don't have a like. He hasn't done anything that's stuck in my memory. Obviously, like I look at a lot of the cards he's on, and I have definitely watched those cards. So the fact that he hasn't stuck out to me at all means let me take a let me take another look at this guy. See if I can recognize him. Man, I just don't, man. And sorry to him. Sorry to him. I just don't recognize him. Clearly, he hasn't done anything to like really stick out to me personally. Like maybe he's like really made himself stand out to the rest of you, but not to me. So, um, Fiziv's good, man. He's good. His Muay Thai is really good. He is like those switch kicks and the speed that guy has. Like, dude, he's good. Like, I mean, you talk to any experienced coach, especially like a Muay Thai coach. You talk to any coach that watches Fiziev, and they're gonna be impressed. That guy's good, man. Like, fights don't always lay all the blueprint for how good somebody is, but Fiziv's good, man. He is so good. He's scary good, honestly. Like he's good at Muay Thai. So I'm gonna say Fiziev. Um, I don't know about finish. Manuel Torres seems pretty tough. I think it'll be a bit of a war. But give me Fiziev. I think. I mean, if it's a stoppage, I think it'll be late. I think Manuel Torres is pretty tough. I think if it's a stoppage, it'll be like round four, round four, round five. But honestly, I'm leaning like decision, hard fought decision. I think Manuel Torres is gonna make it a pretty hard fight. I just think Fiziev is gonna be a little quicker, land a bit of the better shots. He's gonna work that body. He's gonna make Manuel Torres tired. So I think Fiziev is gonna get it. So yeah, let's go Fiziev now. Let's look at the co-main event. Oh, co-main event. Sharaputin Magomedov, the one-eyed pirate, against Michel Pereira. Okay. That's an interesting one. Okay. So, tail of the tape. Sharaputin Magomedov is 32 years old. Michel Pereira is also 32 years old. Sharaputin Magomedov, 6'2". Michel Pereira is 6'1". Obviously, both 85. Reach 73-inch across both of them. Okay, that is a really interesting one. Um, Magomedov, despite the name Magomedov, you would automatically assume that he's a wrestler, right? He's got that background, he's got that name, but he's not. He's a striker, and not only is he a striker, he's kind of a point striker. Like I know he has the double elbow knockout. He has some other cool ones, but I would say at the elite level, he's primarily a point striker. He does a lot of leg kicks, he does a lot of like it's kind of hard to classify. It's almost like a mix between taekwondo and karate, because some of the kicks he throws has that like kind of that powerful snappy taekwondo stance or rhythm, and sorry, excuse me. And some of them has the kind of the quick snappy karate. So Mm, uh, he's good though. He's quick. He's quick, and I mean, honestly, both of those disciplines, like if you mix them, they're pretty good. The Taekwondo will teach you some pretty good hip flexibility and some pretty devastating kicks. It'll teach you some pretty powerful techniques, honestly. Karate, I mean, no offense to the karate guys out there. This is just my opinion, but karate is going to be a little less powerful. It's going to be a little less devastating, teaching you some karate kicks, but it can teach you some like really fast, snappy entries and setups and kicks that can really throw your opponent off guard. So if you mix that, which is what I feel Magomedov has, Sharaputin Magomedov, I feel like he has kind of a mix of that with his kicks. Like he has kind of that taekwondo power base, but also that like kind of light and flowy karate base as well. So Michel Pereira, he struggles with cardio. We all know it. He struggles, man. He goes in there. He goes a little crazy. He's fast twitch. He's fast twitch. And he kind of blows his wad. So, but he's like super athletic, capoeira, all that stuff. And I just, even with one eye and having some, because I mean, okay, let's look at what Sharaputin Margomedov has done. Like just off the top of my head, he's really only struggled against wrestlers, right? Like let's take a look at his. Let's get a quick reminder of his last 5 fights. Uh, sorry, guys, I'm fucking dying over here. So he won a unanimous decision against Marc Andre Barriot. So he's good. Power bar. He's good. Um, I know I watched that fight, but I'm not. I don't have like a deep memory of it. So, but I think Sheridan Poon he done pretty good, right? Like I mean, light me up in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think Sheridan Putin done pretty good in that one. I think he pretty clearly won that. And then he lost against Michael Venom Page. I remember that one. Page is tricky, man. Like he has that point fighting karate down. So, um, yeah, that one that's hard to hold against him, man. That really is. Page is tough, man. Page is really tough. It's it's really hard. Like I know from the outside, it can be um, it can be tricky because as a fan, a lot of the times you see a guy, especially like Page. We'll use a couple more examples. Um, we'll say Michael Venom Page. We'll say Ian Gary is another good one. We'll say Ian Gary. Some more. We'll say Cyril Gahn is a decent example of this. Stephen Thompson. Um, Eamon Zahabi. Like, I know he's not karate, but he is kind of a good example of what I'm talking about. Like, guys that I don't want to say, like, don't want to fight. Because, like, they want to fight in their game, and, like, a lot of these guys have showed that they are their game. So I'm not taking anything away from them. But guys that are really good at just staying on the outside, trying to avoid damage and picking you apart, like those guys are hard to fight. If you've ever taken like, if any of you have ever even taken like a few like Muay Thai or kickboxing, even boxing classes, and like you've sparred, like if you're taking like, I'm not talking like, oh, I done a one on one with this guy. No, no, no. If you're like actually immersing yourself in a class of 20, 30, 40 people, they're in this class and they're sparring, and you're 3 minutes, okay, change partners. 3 minutes, okay, change partners. All right, find a new partner. Like, you're going to get different looks, and you're going to run into the guy who is really like focused on not getting hit, but like he's not just running the whole time, right? Like he's focused on not getting hit, but he's also focused on hitting you and just getting out. That guy that's like really quick, fleet of foot, and he's in and out. He's around. He's teeping you if you know it's kickboxing or Muay Thai or something like that. You know he's teeping you. He's keeping his distance. He's jab jab out. He's there and he's gone and he's not like overly committing to anything. So you're never worried about getting hurt because he's not that guy that's gonna hurt you. But he's also the guy that's gonna be really hard for you to hurt. Like that that's kind of what we're talking about with Michael Venom Page. Like it's really hard to fight guys like that because they're just so good at staying on the outside, blitzing, getting out, not being there when you're trying to hit them. Like they can still put damage on you, but they're so hard to put damage on yourself. So I mean that one honestly, we have to cut Sheriff Putin a lot of slack for that Michael Venom Page fight because Michael Venom Page is a guy that is really, really hard to fight. Like a lot of people don't even realize how hard that guy is to fight. That is a hard guy to fight. So we have the decision loss from to Michael Venom Page. But then before that, he beat Armin Petrosian. Is that his name? Armin, right? Am I right? Yeah, Armin Petrosian. So Armin Petrosian, he KO'd him in round two. I think that was the double elbow, if I'm not mistaken. That was a good one. Armin was doing pretty good, honestly, in that fight. But Putin caught him with the double elbow. Yeah, it is what it is. He beat Anthony Tricoli, right? Oh, Antonio Tricoli. So Antonio Tricoli, dated, what's her name? Mackenzie Dern. I think Tricoli dated Mackenzie Dern, so, props to that guy for that. So, got fucked up, though. KO, round three. Chicoli, he's if memory serves, he's a big middleweight. I think he's pretty big, right? Oh yeah, hell yeah, 6'5". Woo, yeah, Chicoli's a big middleweight. He's big, son. Yeah, he's a big middleweight. So we got him, but he's not that good, right? He's big. He uses his bigness. Honestly, he'd probably be better if he moved up to light heavyweight because he's just too big. Like that's what I found when I was fighting at lightweight at 6'2", and my walk around weight at the time was like 185, 190. Um, some people could cut that and be fine, not me. And obviously I wasn't fighting at a high level, so it could be different. But I just think that some of these guys cut way too much weight, and they would probably be a lot better. I mean, think Robert Whitaker. He was welterweight for a long time. He got knocked out by Wonderboy Thompson. Then he moved up to middleweight, and I mean he went on a tear. Became the middleweight champ. I mean, honestly, is like one of the most prolific middleweights ever. So some of these guys they just need to move up. So Antonio Tricoli, at 6'5", that guy's too big. That guy's too big. He should move up. But anyway, so he beat Tricoli. So that's his five. He decision against Marco Barrio. Lost to Michael Venom Page, win against Armin Petrosian, a win. Oh, we completely skipped the win against Michael Oleshchuk. That's a good one too. A unanimous decision against Michael Oleshchuk. Uh, Middleweight Jan Blachowicz, right? He is the middleweight Jan Blachowicz. That is a fact. The dude looks like him. He's got that that Polish power. So yeah, that's the middleweight Jan Blachowicz, and we all know Jan is a savage. So and also this is Michael Olashishuk after he moved to Fighting Nerds, which that's a new Michael Olashishuk, right? I mean, I think that's him after he moved to Fighting Nerds. You know, I might be wrong, but I think that this is Fighting Nerds Michael Olashishuk, and he's good, man. He's good. You know, he's another guy that just doesn't really get his credit, but he's good, man. So, sure, Putin's pretty good, man. Michel Pereira, let's look at Michel Pereira's last. Oh, let's look at his last fights if we can find them. Here we go. Yeah, it's a stark difference, guys. It's a stark difference. Because we got, 4-1 for the last five of Sure Putin. We got three, or no, we got 2-3 for the last five of Michel Pereira. Um, so let's look at these. We got Michel Pereira's last win is Zachary Reese, a split decision. Zachary Reese is good. He's he's still finding his legs in the UFC. I feel he's a regional guy that just recently came in, and I don't think the story's written on him yet. I think Zachary Reese is actually pretty good. Like I think he's gonna find his feet. Yeah, I think he's gonna find his feet. I like Zachary Reese. I think he's actually pretty good. So split decision. I mean, I know, I might catch some flack. Some of you guys are like hypocritical, are gonna be like, oh, Zachary is he's middle of the road. You know, I think Zach Reese has some potential. I think he's pretty good. So, it is what it is. Then he lost to Kyle Dawkins, round one KO. Kyle is. He's one of those guys, man, that like you look at him and you think, okay, you're in the UFC. All right. Like, okay, well, let's put it this way. If Kyle Dawkins was like in a bar with a bunch of guys. He's bullshitting. He's having a good night. He's shooting some pool, and he's starts telling people, "Oh, I'm in the UFC," or "I got a KO in the UFC 2 months ago." Like, but people aren't gonna believe him. They're gonna think he's full of shit because like that's what Kyle Dawkins looks like, right? Like we judge a book by its cover, and Kyle doesn't look like that guy, but he's not bad. Like he was in the UFC, he got cut, he fought his way back, he had a string of KOs on the regional scene. Kyle's not bad, honestly. I know he just lost to Bo Nickel, but Kyle's not bad. It was okay. He lost in round one to Kyle. Not the end of the world. Kyle's not bad, but A. Magomedov. Who is that? He lost. Oh, Abus. Okay. Abus Magomedov. So he lost a decision to Abus Magomedov before that. Um. Abus isn't bad. He's he's definitely on the lower end of the Magomedovs, though, right? Like I'm not crazy to say it. He's a low tier Magomedov, so that one's a little rough. Uh, A. Hernandez. I'm assuming that's got to be Anthony Hernandez. Fluffy. So he lost by KO, TKO round five against Fluffy. Before that, Fluffy's a dog, man. Who doesn't love Fluffy? Fluffy's gonna do what Fluffy's gonna do. So can't fault him for that one. Before that, he beat Potiera. Oh, that's that Ukrainian cat, right? What is it? Ian Potera. He's a Ukrainian cat, right? Ihor. That's right, Ihor. Yeah, because he reminds me of the donkey on Winnie and the Pooh. Ihor. Oh, it's okay. I'm just so sad. Oh. Ihor, right? So yeah, Ihor Potiera. So Ihor's not bad, man. Ihor gets a lot of shit, but Ihor's not bad, man. So yeah, that's not terrible. So he lost to Ivor. You know, and Michelle, he was a welterweight too. I don't know, guys. I'm not a huge believer on him. He's fun. He's exciting, but I, I feel like that's kind of just like what he's transitioned into. Like just the fun, exciting guy. I think he's gonna dance. He's gonna do some cool things in round one, but honestly, Sharaput Magomedov is probably gonna get him down the stretch. He's either gonna finish him like round three, or it's just gonna be like a pretty clear decision. Honestly, yeah, he'll get him. He'll get him. So, yeah, put it down on Sharaput Magomedov. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get Michel Pereira. So okay, next fight: Nazim Sadikov against Mateusz Camelo. Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not super familiar with Mateusz Camelo either. I've seen a few of Nazim Sadakov's fights. He's pretty good. Nazim is 32. Mateusz is 25. They're both 5'8". They both have, roughly 69-inch reach. Um, Honestly, I'm gonna say Nazim. Yeah, for no other reason than I'm more familiar with his name. I'm used to hearing from him. Doesn't he train with Longo? Isn't he a Ray Longo guy? The Black Wolf. He's from Moscow, Russia. Let's see if we can find out who he trains with. Yeah, Sarah Longo fight team. You gotta root for the Sarah Longo guy? Okay, right. Like, Longo's guys are gonna win, right? So let's put it down for Nazim Sadikov, alright? Okay, moving on. We got Isu Alambayev against Charles Johnson. Oh, OG! The original G, Charles Johnson. Okay. So we got Asu Alambayev is 23-3. He's 32. Charles Johnson is 19-8. He's 35. What the? Okay, Asu Alambayev is 5'3". I didn't know they made dudes that short. Okay, all right. So we got 125 for both of them. Asu has a reach of 65 inches. Yeah, because he's a fucking midget. And Charles Johnson a reach of 70 inches. Um, guys, um, ooh, I don't know anything about Asu Alambayev. He looks familiar. I think I've seen him fight before, but I'll be honest, guys. Like, that's a big height and reach to get over. But you never know. He might have that little guy motivation that I've been small my whole life. I gotta get it. So, whew, I don't know. That's a tough one. But Charles Johnson, he's a G, man. That's his name, literally. Stupid as fuck haircut, but he's a G. Let's go Charles Johnson on that one, right? Okay, moving on. We got Ikram Askarov against Bruno Ferreira. Okay, I'm familiar with both of these guys. Iskram, he's pretty good. Has he fought since Robert beat him? Let's see. Iskram. Oh yeah, okay, he's fought a couple times. So he beat Muniz, Andre Muniz. Okay, Andrew Muniz. Fun fact: Andrew Muniz looks literally identical to my older brother. Is the weirdest thing. So we got a win over my older brother, and then he beat Jay Park. Who's Jay Park? Oh, Jung Park. Isn't he the turtle? Yeah, I think he's the turtle. Yeah, the turtle's good. Okay. So he decisioned the turtle. Sorry, guys, I'm getting another tractor ad. I don't even own a tractor. I don't know why I'm getting all these tractor ads. It's ridiculous. I'm not a tractor guy. I mean, tractors are cool. I'd get a tractor, but I don't have enough land for a tractor. Like, stop throwing me tractor ads, guys. Okay, so we got a unanimous decision against the Turtle J Park. That's a good win. The Turtle's good. Under me knees, KO in round one. Muniz isn't great. Let's be honest. Like, I feel kind of bad saying that since he literally is the spitting image of my brother. But uh, he's a jujitsu guy that doesn't really like fighting, if we're honest. So then he obviously Robert Whitaker got him with that beautiful uppercut. Took him out round one. Before that, he beat Alves. W. Alves, is that Worley Alves? Yeah, Worley Alves. P. Hawes. Who's P. Hawes? Oh, Phil Hawes. Okay, yeah, Phil Hawes. Okay. Decent wins. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's look at what Bruno Ferreira has. Let's check out some of his wins. Come on. Phone. Don't do me wrong. Alright, here we go. Whoa! I don't need a whole fucking 25 history. Yeah, let's look at the last 5. Okay. So, Bruno Ferreira, his last fight is a loss against G. Rodriguez. I'm assuming that must be Gregory Rodriguez, who is a fucking savage and is like my age, even though he looks like fucking 60. So KO round one. I ain't even gonna fault him for that. Gregory is a savage. So before that, we got he beat Marvin Vittori. That hurts my heart. Marvin. I mean, I know what you guys are gonna say. He's a dumbass, but I love Italy, so I got a special place in my heart for that dumbass. So they beat Marvin Vittori, unanimous decision. Before that, he beat Jay McVeigh. Who is that? Jackson McVeigh. I know I've seen him fight. I recognize the face. I'm not super familiar with him. I think he just beat Dumas, right? Pretty sure he like his last fight he just beat Dumas. So, which Dumas fucking sucks. But yeah, so Jackson McVeigh. Before that he beat Armin Petrosian. That's the name, right? Armin. Yeah, Armin Petrosian. We have a lot of Armins in the UFC, right? Okay. So Armin Petrosian subbed him. Oh yeah, and he subbed Jackson McVeigh too. Sorry, I forgot to mention. But before that, he lost by sub to Abus Magomedov. Um, you know, they say that Bruno Ferreira is a grappler, and Abus, or no, sorry, Ikram Alaskarov is sambo. They're both strikers, honestly. Like they both like to get in there. I think their grappling is gonna kind of cancel each other out. Um, give me Bruno in that one. Honestly, like he's a scrappy fucker. I think Bruno can get it done. Honestly, Ikram he's good. He's technical, but he's a little. I don't want to say chinny, but he leaves himself kind of open. We'll say that. And I just think that Bruno Ferreira is a little more scrappy, so we'll go him. Yeah, we'll go Bruno Ferreira, and then okay, what do we have here? So we have. Okay, I swear everybody has always just called this guy Abus because this is Abusapian. Abusupian. Abusapian Magomedov against Michael Oleshechuk. So we got Polish Power against, I'm assuming, a Russian guy, judging by that name. I'm familiar with him. I've seen him fight. I swear, everybody's always just called him Abus before. Abuspian Magomedov. He is 35, 28, 7 and 1. Last 5 fights, he is 3 and 2. He lost against Joe Pyfer in his last one, sub round 2. Joe Pyfer doesn't suck. I personally do not want to be Joe Pyfer, but Joe Pyfer isn't bad. So, um, he beat Michel Pereira before that. He beat Bruno Ferreira before that. He beat Warley Alves before that. A lot of frequent names in this list. He lost to Kyle Bojalo before that. Unanimous decision. Sorry for slurping there, guys. Woo! That one was a little rough. Okay. So we got 3 and 2. Beat some good names. Lost to some decent names. Guys, whoo! That was messing me up. Jeez, okay. So he's not bad. So, yeah, Abus Magomedov. That's what people call him. That's what his ESPN name is, as Abus Magomedov. That's what we all know him as. But for some reason, on the fight card this time, it's Abusipion Magomedov. What the hell? Make it easy for us Americans. Come on. Alright. So we got Michel Lodeshishuk. Let's go ahead and look at him. We already talked about him a little bit, Polish Power. He is also 3 and 2. 3, 2. In his last 5. He beat the Power Bar, Marco Andre Barrio, and he beat Gerald Mershart. Oh, well, let me tell you how he beat them. So he beat the Power Bar by unanimous decision. Unanimous decision. He beat Gerald Mearshart by KO, round 1, 3-3. He beat Cedric Dumas, which, don't try to beat up my girl or anything, you fucking felon, but, he sucks. So he beat him in round 1. Who wouldn't, right? He lost to S. Magomedov. Is that Sharaputin Magomedov? Oh, yes. So he lost to Sharaputin Magomedov. Unanimous decision. I'm sorry, I'm having such a struggle talking, guys. Then before that, he lost by sub to Kevin Holland, who is another one of those guys that is either like an absolute world beater or absolutely fucking sucks. So, take that with a grain of salt. Michael Osheshek is pretty good. Yeah, he's good. I like him. But Abus is also good. Guys, this one I don't. They're both good. They're both really good. And they're both really evenly matched, honestly. So this one, if I was putting money, uh, this probably goes to decision. I mean, I think you're definitely safe for the over 1.5, maybe 2.5. This probably goes to decision, and it's probably just like a hard fought, like one or the other. Honestly, I couldn't pick. I couldn't pick which guy, if I'm being honest, because I think this is. So far, looking at the main card, this is the most evenly matched fight of the main card. This is absolutely 50-50. These guys are the same. I mean, let's look at DraftKings. Like who's does DraftKings has as the favorite? If I can find my DraftKings app. Now live in all 50 states. Yes, I like DraftKings. No, I'm not gonna rate you. Yes, I will give you for my fingerprint though. Come on. Sorry guys. Takes forever to load. Yeah. Alright, we got. Oh yeah, guys, DraftKings has it just like me. We got Abu Smagomedov, a negative 115. We got Michelle Olashishuk, a negative 105. So, guys, DraftKings has it just like I have it. I mean, this is a fucking close match, guys. So, yeah. All right. Let's move on. Let's try. I need to take a leak, so let's blow past the rest of these. We got in the preliminary card, Farman Hazanov is 5-0 against Eric Nolan, 8-4. I've heard the name Eric Nolan before. Haven't heard Farman Hazanov before. Farman is 30. Eric Nolan's 28. Eric 6'2", Farman 5'9". They're fighting at welterweight. They both have a 74-inch reach. Farman has long ass arms for his short ass body. I don't know, guys. Hopefully it's a good fight. Yeah. Then we got Abdul Rahman Yakiev. Woo! That is a hard one to say. Abdul Rahman Yakiev. Abdul Rahman Yakiev. 9-0 against Julius Walker. Oh, my lord. Julius Walker is 26. He's 6'3", 205, 78-inch reach. Abdul Rahman Yakuliyev is 25. 6'2", 205, also 72-inch reach. Fuck, man. I don't know either of these guys, so coin flip on that one. Then next we got Nursultan Ruzabayev. Hey, I know him. He's tall as shit. Against Andrei Puliev. I know a little bit about him. Nursultan 32. Andre 28. Nursultan 6'4". I think he's actually 6'5". Andre 6'3", both 185. Nursultan 76-inch reach at, I'm going to say 6'5", even though it's 6'4", which is interesting because Andre Puliev is a 78.5, so 2.5 inches longer at 6'3". I don't know enough about these guys to give you like a deep breakdown, but Nursultan is got a lot more experience. Is longer. I'm gonna say Nursultan. After that, we have Can Offley against Javier Reyes. Don't know either of these guys. Javier Reyes, 32, 5'6", 145, 73-inch reach. Khan Offley, 33, 5'6", 145, 66. What? Javier and Khan are the same height. Well, Javier has a 73-inch reach and Khan has a 66. That's what? That's. This is what? Okay, is my math? It's 66, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. No, 66. 7. Fuck, guys, don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me too much. It's been a long night. 67, 8, 9, 10. Do we go 10 and then we're in the 70, or do we go 12 and then we're in the 70? I think we go 10. Regardless, we're like minimum 8 inches longer reach at the same height. That is fucking crazy. That is out of this world. So, fuck it, I'm gonna say Javier Reyes because he's got those like fucking Fantastic Four stretch arms, right? You know, gotta go with him. Then we got Danil Donchenko against Theodore Bergden. Don't know either of these guys. I need to go so bad, so I don't care. One of them is gonna win. I promise you, one of them is gonna win. Then we got Tahir Abduliev against Jefferson Nascimento. Jefferson's 13-0. Tahir's 19-3. Screw it. We'll say Jefferson wins because he's got more experience. Who cares? One of them's gonna win. Is that it? That's our card, guys. That is our card. So follow me, like, subscribe. I'm gonna be trying to do this at least once, maybe twice a week. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully my picks are right. Hopefully you guys make a little money playing on my picks, or at the very least you got to laugh over my drunken hyper ass. So it is what it is. Enjoy the fights, guys. I'm out.